fast and easy loan pre-approvals to find the best fit for you. That's billionauto.com.
We welcome you to the capital city of Des Moines for the Channel Seeds pregame coverage of the Class 2A championship game between Iowa City Regina and the Treynor Cardinals. Hello everybody, welcome to Wells Fargo Arena. And now to our keys to this 2A championship presented by Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield. For Iowa City Regina, look for Captain Cook. The senior has been excellent all year, averaging over 22 points per game. He is the one to watch for Regina. And defense wins championships. Regina has held both opponents in this state tournament under 35 points, one of the best defenses in the state of Iowa. And the keys for the Treynor Cardinals. They need to win the 50-50 balls. They are a scrappy group and the underdog tonight. They need to get every loose ball and be great on the glass. And Nolan Chapman has to shine. The guard is one of the better outside threats in the state, and the Cardinals need him to be dynamite tonight. Now we send it down to a very special message from our friends at the Iowa Farm Bureau.
Hello, I'm Alan Bestie, Executive Director of the Iowa High School Athletic Association.
And I'm Craig Hill, President of the Iowa Farm Bureau. And we'd like to welcome you to the championship game.
Making it to the final round of the state tournament is quite an achievement. It's where we showcase Iowa's top teams and student athletes. But getting here takes a lot of support. That's why the Iowa High School Athletic Association is proud to partner with the Iowa Farm Bureau. Their support not only helps our organization, but also all of you, through the millions of dollars they provide in awards, grants, and scholarships that recognize student achievement in academics, athletics, and fine arts.
The Iowa Farm Bureau feels that your achievements should also be celebrated. And that's why we provide these commemorative basketballs for each team competing in the state tournament. These signature balls are a great way for you to remember the teammates, the coaches, the parents, the teachers, and the mentors who all played an important role in this amazing journey. Individually, each student's effort is important, and when one rises, we all rise to greatness.
So from the Iowa High School Athletic Association
and from the Iowa Farm Bureau, congratulations on reaching the championship game and good luck.
Hey everybody, Jackie Schmelin, part of the Iowa High School Sports Network. Going to be joined with a couple of special guests, including the winner of the Iowa Bankers Association Student Athlete Achievement Award in Class 2A. I believe they're coming up right now. Hello. This is Jake Parks from Forest City High School. Congratulations. What do you plan on doing with this scholarship in your future?
I'm going to go on to study physics at either UNI or Iowa, and I don't have a career picked out yet, but physics is a broad field, and I'm excited to see where I can go with it.
Oh my gosh, sounds absolutely fantastic. Congratulations. And we have another special guest here, Darren Teal, representing the Iowa Bankers Association from Forest City Manufacturer Bank and Trust. Tell us about how your bank plays a role in giving back to community efforts like this scholarship.
Well, one thing I've thought about this, and our community, obviously all community banks are very involved in their communities, but one special thing about our bank is our owners have really given back to the community in Forest City and the surrounding North Iowa area because of a foundation that they've set up, and they've shared a lot of their wealth. Matter of fact, they've given out over $45 million since its inception, so it's been a big blessing to our community, and we're very proud of Jake for this award. It's no more deserving to anybody that I know of. He's very wealthy.
Thank you for everything you've done, and Jake, congratulations on winning the Student Athlete Achievement Award. We'll be right back.
It's time for basketball. This is the championship game in Class 2A. The visitors on the scoreboard are the Runnin' Regals of Regina, Iowa City. They have a record of 22 wins and 4 losses. They defeated Cascade, Western Dubuque, and Pella Christian to reach the championship game. The home team on the scoreboard will be the Cardinals of Treynor. They have a record of 23 wins and 3 losses. They defeated Forest City and Applington Parkersburg to reach the championship game. Let's meet the non-starters and assistant coaches of both schools. For Regina, number 5, Connor Brown. Number 13, Nicholas Zinio. Number 21, Jack Jensen. Number 31, Andrew Adamek. Number 33, Christian Warren. Number 35, Tommy Rapp. Number 41, Grant Hogan. Number 43, Trey Rogers. Number 51, Carter Daniel. And number 53, Sam Stein. The assistant coaches of Regina, Jared Glappen and Barry Lehman. Here are your non-starters and assistant coaches of the Cardinals. Number 0, Kyle Wesley. Number 1, Ben Chapin. Number 2, Brett Daly. Number 4, Luke Clausen. Number 5, PJ Pratowski. Number 10, Nate Hill. Number 15, Caleb Elwood. Number 20, Jake Hauser. Number 30, Zach Dickerson. And number 33, Chase Reed. The assistant coaches of the Cardinals, Thad Nelson, Travis Castle, and Joe Chapman. And now, here are your starting lineups. For Regina, up 6'3" junior, number 3, Nathan Stenger. A 5'11" junior, number 11, Ethan Suckamel. A 5'10" junior, number 15, Nick Phillips. A 6'5" senior, number 23, Drew Cook. And a 6'3" senior, number 45, Phil Arndt. For the Treynor Cardinals, a 5'11" sophomore, number 3, Trey Castle. A 6'6" senior, number 12, Jacob Flathers. A 6'5" senior, number 23, Trey Robinson. A 6'2" junior, number 24, Nolan Chapman. And a 6'4" junior, number 42, Matt Deichler. The head coach of the Regina Regals, Mr. Stu Ordman. The head coach of the Treynor Cardinals, Mr. Scott Rucker. Ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce the officials assigned to this contest, this championship game by the Iowa High School Athletic Association. The referee, Raleigh Wiebers. The umpire, Brad Van Rokel. And the umpire, Tyler Brady.
Larry Cutler, Kent Larson back here at the Boys State Basketball Tournament at Wells Fargo Arena. It's time for the Class 2A Championship game. We have crowned one champion tonight. That, of course, Gladbrook Rhinebeck in the 1A title game. And now we've got Iowa City Regina with a record of 22-4, taking on the Treynor Cardinals at 23-3. And some individuals to watch tonight. Drew Cook, the son of Marv Cook, and Nathan Stenger for Iowa City Regina. Love guys like Nolan Chapman, Trey Robinson, Jacob Flathers. Very balanced Treynor club.
Well, they really are. All 5 starters were in double figures in the semis, but you think of Regina, you think of football. 5 straight state championships. They're going for their first basketball one since 1979, and they're going for only the 8th school to win football and basketball in the same year.
Regina in the dark uniform is winning the tip, and with it into the front court, Ethan Sukumel. And a reminder that you're watching the Iowa State High School Basketball Championships on the Fairway Food Stores Championship Network. And a nice job by my good buddy Jeff. Good job. You saved the announcers. We appreciate that. That's always important. They have the bodyguard here. So, ball goes over to Treynor now after the turnover, and Robinson with it. Robinson, very active player on the inside, comes out. He works against a fellow 23 and Cook, and all the way down the layup is, we're going to get an offensive foul. They're going to get Jacob Flathers for a hook.
And that'll be huge for Treynor if he gets in foul trouble. He got in foul trouble yesterday in the semifinals.
Flathers, 18 points in the first game, 12 points, 30 points in this tournament, along with 25 rebounds.
Yeah, Treynor coming out in a little 1-3-1 zone trap. Showed this a little bit yesterday.
Suckamel gets it into the front court. They get it underneath to Cook, who will lay it in. Nice feed inside by number 45, Phil Arndt, for the assist. Cook's had a big tournament thus far. Of course, he's headed to Iowa on a football scholarship to play quarterback for Kirk Ferentz. His father, of course, the former All-American tight end, Marv Cook.
Yeah, very smooth offensively, can step outside and shoot the ball as well.
Chapman with a spin move. He does not get the roll. Suckamel gets the defensive board. And up ahead it comes to Stenger. Stenger had 13 points in the semis. 55-33 win. And at Suckamel for a 3, it's off right. But Cook gets the offensive board. Out to Stenger. He lofts a high rainbow 3. Nope. Arndt follows, and he'll draw the foul underneath. Is that Flathers? Let's see who they get the foul on. Nope. And they'll get the foul on Castle. And Arndt goes to the free throw line. 6'3" senior, 47% free throw shooter. Makes the first, and it's 3-0 Regina.
And that's one of the things Treynor's going to have to do well tonight, and that's control the defensive glass. And so far, Regina's got a couple offensive rebounds.
And Arndt misses the second free throw. Flathers with the rebound for Treynor. Cardinals coming in with a record of 23-3. Outside is Flathers, now to Robinson. They get it inside to Flathers. Spins, turns, right side of the lane. Smoothly done, and Treynor's on the board. Flathers with the first 2 for the Cardinals. 3-2 Iowa City Regina. Stenger to Suckamel. They lob it underneath, but in the meantime, we're going to get an offensive foul, and I think they got Drew Cook as he knocked down Deichler.
Yeah, tried setting the screen, just got a little aggressive. You can see Flathers there with the offensive move. A little bit quicker than probably Arndt is, so be interested to see if they take advantage of that.
You're watching the Iowa High School State Basketball Championship presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau as sole title sponsor of the Iowa High School Athletic Association. Iowa Farm Bureau is proud to champion Iowa's youth and all they have to offer this great state. Here comes Regina on the run. They'll go all the way down, put up the shot, and the foul will be whistled, and it will go against, I think, Castle, who's going to pick up his second if that's the case. Yep, Castle picks up his second foul. 3-2 Iowa City Regina over Treynor on the Fairway Food Stores Championship Network.
We'd live in such a fast-paced world. It's always go, go, go. When I'm out for a run, it's my time. It's the best way to start your day. Crossing the line of that marathon, it's the biggest reward you can get. I want my customers to achieve their goals and go above and beyond. I'm Nikki Ladegi, and I'm one of the running experts at Shields.
Keeping the people in this building comfortable is a top priority for us.
And Mid-American Energy can help.
40% of our energy bill was just keeping the lights on. Then we switched to energy-efficient lighting and bought new uniforms instead.
With new efficient appliances, I'm saving money on my energy and water bills.
And the money we save each month moving and drying this grain is easy to handle.
Regardless of size, Mid-American Energy can help improve your business's bottom line. The power is in your hands with Mid-American Energy.
It has become something of a lost art. Remembering someone's face. Remembering a name. They're the building blocks of a strong, caring community. Can you think of anything else more important than that? We can't.
Iowa City Regina leading Treynor early on, 3-2, 5:53 to play in the first quarter of this Class 2A state championship game. Both teams kind of just feeling one another out at this point.
Yeah, really are very similar in nature. Both of them have two big guys inside with Treynor, with Flathers and Robinson, and then you got Regina with Cook and Arndt. Whichever team can keep those guys out of foul trouble, probably going to have a big advantage tonight.
Regina, 15th trip to the state tournament. They won in 76, 78, 79, seeking a fourth state title. Treynor's been to the championship game, but they've never won it. And the first free throw, good, and he knocks them both down. Phillips. You ever want to sit back, close your eyes, and just listen to the Iowa High School State Championships? Now you can. Go to ihssn.com and listen to your favorite event at no charge. IHSSN live audio streaming brought to you only by Pizza Ranch. While you're at it, order up some of that great Pizza Ranch food. Pizza Ranch, legendary food, attentive service, and community focus. From the outside, the shot missed, and a defensive rebound pulled on by Trey Robinson. 5-2 Regina on top, 5:27. First quarter. Inside Deichler, gets it into... That was Flathers. Now back outside it comes. Ben Chapin in the lineup now for the Cardinals. Chapin spinning around. He's the sixth man, gets a lot of playing time off the bench. Flathers with it now, trying to dish inside, works it right side, short on the shot, rebound. Robinson gets the putback. He'll get a lot of those.
Very aggressive on the offensive glass. We saw that yesterday in the semifinal game. Got a lot of offensive putbacks. Got a huge one in overtime to help win that game.
I'll be surprised if this one isn't close all the way. 5-4, Regina on top, 4:45. First quarter, Stenger with the shot from the outside will not get the roll, went over the rim, and the rebound to Treynor. Here comes Chapin into the front court for the Cardinals, trying to take their first lead of the game. And in it comes to Flathers, and we get a foul called. And that will be on Arndt. Phil Arndt picks up the foul, the 6'3 senior.
Yeah, it looks like Treynor's making a really big effort to go to Flathers, and that time they posted him high, let him put it on the floor and use his quickness against Arndt.
Connor Brown in the lineup for Iowa City Regina, replacing Arndt. Chapin gets it in quickly to Robinson, puts it up, and he draws the foul on Connor Brown. And he'll go to the line for two. Robinson, very aggressive player, 6'5 senior, averaging 11.5 points and 8.5 rebounds. He'll go to the line, a 71% free throw shooter.
Yeah, I mentioned foul trouble was going to be huge because with Arndt going to the bench, that puts Stenger on one of the big guys for Treynor. It's a tough chore for him to handle.
Score is tied. Robinson with his third, and he can give Treynor its first lead of this contest. And he does. 6'5 Treynor on top. Regina with the ball. Suckamel. Now gets it off to Connor Brown. Brown now to Phillips. Stenger will come left. Back out to Cook. He'll try a three and nail it. And you can tell as soon as he let that go, Kent, that was going down.
Well, he doesn't shoot a lot of them, but he shoots it very well, 41% from the three-point line. That's his 30th three of the year.
8-6 Regina, 4 minutes to play first quarter. And now we get the push-off, and that will be whistled against Suckamel, and that will be his first foul. 8-6, Iowa City Regina leads Treynor for the 2A title. This is the Iowa High School State Championships on the Fairway Food Stores Championship Network.
Right now, get any large original or flatbread specialty pizza for only $13.99. Casey's, famous for pizza.
The president of Cookies Food Products.
Speed the Sauce Man here. We've got a very important press announcement to make. Cookies is changing all of their products. Oh no, I'm sorry. We're just changing just the labels. Our Western style is now Western Bold Smokehouse. Our country blend is now Tangy Mustard Country Blend. Our original barbecue sauce, Sweet Hickory, Wings and Things hot sauce, taco sauce, and flavor enhancer all have a new look.
Cookies, same great recipes, brand new look.
They'll see you before you see them. Cops are cracking down on drinking and driving. Drive sober or get pulled over.
The 2015 Iowa High School State Basketball Championships are brought to you by DMAC, Life's Calling, by Farm Bureau, People, Progress, Pride, Bank Iowa, Live Iowa, Work Iowa, Bank Iowa, and Pizza Ranch, legendary food, attentive service, and community focus.
8-6, Iowa City Regina leading Treynor. So far, back and forth ball game for the Class 2A title here at the 2015 Iowa Boys State Basketball Tournament. Chapin takes the inbounds pass. Treynor down two with the ball. Gets it to Flathers on top, lobs it underneath to Robinson, but they knock it away, and it's taken away, but finally coming up, back up with it, Nolan Chapman, who lays it up and in. And that's great awareness by Nolan Chapman.
Yeah, it really is. A little bit of a height advantage against the Regina guards as he got inside.
But he was aware that the ball had been knocked away, his first 2 points. Second leading scorer in the 2A tournament, and the shot by Cook is good. Drew Cook. Cook now with 5, or make it 7.
Yeah, too easy of a catch. Coach Rucker's not going to be happy with that.
Here's Chapman with it. Chapman's had a good tournament so far. Deichler with it, not a Chapman. Deichler had a big 3 in the overtime win yesterday. Now there's Flathers to Deichler. Inside it comes to Robinson, puts it up. Oh, it spins out. No matter what the sport, the Iowa Cubs Sports Turf Management Team can take your field to the next level. For better play, easier maintenance, and athletic enhancement, contact the Iowa Cubs Sports Turf Management Team at iowacubsportsturf.com. Here's Cook, tries another long tray and nails it. So the big man with a couple of trays here in the first half. Actually, here in the first quarter, 13-8 Regina, and Cook off to a flying start with 10 of those 13.
Well, if he ever changes his mind about playing football, I think a lot of basketball coaches would like to have him too.
Probably so, but I don't think he'll change his mind on that. Here's Chapin. 13-8 Regina on top, 2:20 to play, first quarter. Chapin. Suckamel cuts him off. Well, Chapman with it. Chapman goes to the baseline, floats it up good, and draws the foul on Suckamel, which will be his second foul and a 3-point opportunity for Nolan Chapman. Chapman had 26 in the opening round win over Forest City, then came back with 15 yesterday in the overtime victory over Appleton Parkersburg.
A really good offensive player. He's Treynor's leading three-point shooter, shooting 40%. The three-point line's made 53 of them, but he said a little bit of a height advantage against the Regina guards at 6'2", going against 5'11". He's able to lift up and go shoot over the top.
And that's a big three-point play by Chapman. Work hard, get rewarded. That's right. The Unity Point Scholar Athlete of the Year award is now up for grabs. Unity Point Health wants to recognize hard work in and out of the classroom. Up to $2,000 in scholarship money is available to the winners. To get all the facts, log on to unitypointscholar-athletes.com. Well, back comes Regina with another bucket to make it 15-11 with 1:40 to play. First quarter.
Well, then Drew Cook's been most of Regina's offense this whole tournament. He has 10 of the 15. Treynor's going to have to do something to try to deny him the basketball.
And now we're going to get a turnover violation. He palmed the basketball. You rarely see that call, Ken.
Yeah, I wish they'd call it a little bit more. A lot of players get a little sloppy with that.
Either that or don't call it at all. Can't just pick it out one time. And here's Phillips into the front court for the Regals. 4-point lead for Regina. Phillips. Stanger on the left wing. Back out to Phillips. In the lineup now, Nicholas Zinio. Number 13. Here's Phillips with it. They try to pass inside to Cook. Slapped away. Knocked away in there by Nate Hill.
The Treynor went zone that possession.
Yep. Hill knocked it away. Treynor gets the ball back. Under a minute to play. First quarter. 15-11 Regina. Here's Chapin. Turns it back out and looks and finds Robinson. Robinson will go down inside, banks it, and boy, that's the second time he's had a ball go in and come back out. Tough luck shot for Trey Robinson. Regina, they don't look like they're going to hold up for the last shot. As Stenger goes through the baseline, out it comes, three-point try, no good. Cook tips it back out. Zinio, and now I'll be shocked if Regina doesn't play for the last shot. Down to 20 seconds. Now to Zinio. Or rather to Stenger. Here's Arndt. Back outside. Three-point try. Wide open Stenger. Airballed it. 10 seconds to play. Here comes Hill quickly to the front court. Up ahead it comes to Chapman. Chapman will take it all the way up, put it up, and draw the foul on Zinio. Well, that's really a case. I realize Stenger was wide open, and sometimes you have to take that shot, but that gave Treynor an opportunity to come back and get some points on the board.
Yeah, especially the long shot leads to a long rebound, which leads to transition.
And Chapman goes to the free throw line. Nolan Chapman, 5 points for Treynor, 5 of their 11, and the free throw is good. Chapman, 75% free throw shooter, 15-12. Treynor down 3. Flathers will get a breather. Chapman makes them both, 15-13. What was a 5-point deficit is now a 2-point deficit. Here comes quickly Phillips in front court, going to stop, pop a long three, he got it at the buzzer. Phillips nails a buzzer three, and Regina goes up 18-13 at the end of the first quarter in this Class 2A state title game. You're listening to the Iowa High School State Championships and watching them on the Fairway Food Stores Network. Drew Cook leading the way for Iowa City Regina, which leads this 2A state title championship game 18-13 over Treynor, and you can see the Cook package.
Well, inside, outside, he has post moves. He can step out and shoot the three-pointer. And tough matchup for Treynor. You almost need to put somebody on him and face guard him and deny him the basketball and make somebody else beat you. And so far that it kind of worked. They were 0 for 4 from the three-point line until Phillips hit that one right at the buzzer.
And that's a huge three because Treynor had cut the deficit back to 2, but now it's back up to 5. And Castle, who had 2 quick fouls in the first quarter, back to play the point guard spot for the Treynor Cardinals. Here's Flathers back in the lineup as well. Here's Robinson. Now to Deichler, the lefty, looking. Goes to the wing, bounces inside, ball knocked out of bounds. And it's going to be last touch, they say, by Flathers. Getting a hand in there was, I believe Zinio was in there. And it's going to go back to Iowa City Regina, so a turnover. Regina with the ball and a 5-point lead. Phillips over to Stenger. Looks inside to Arndt, right side of the lane, spins, turns, up, good. Took it right against Flathers and knocked it down.
That was a good strong move by Arndt.
2013 Iowa City Regina. Closed captioning brought to you by BillionAuto.com, where you can shop from over 6,000 vehicles online. 7:08 to play, second quarter, 2013 Regina. Here's Flathers, trying to turn it, gets doubled. Tries to get it to Robinson's right, knocked right back to Flathers. He loses it, but we're going to get a foul on Arndt. They're going to get the big man for foul number 2.
Well, they're really doing a good job doubling down on Flathers when he does catch the basketball. And right now, Treynor doesn't have any options for Flathers to throw it out for the 3.
But the thing that helps Treynor is that's the 17th foul on Regina, and with still 6:57 remaining in the second quarter, it's already the 1-and-1 for Treynor, so they can utilize that, try to exploit that advantage. 20-14, Flathers makes the free throw. Flathers with his 3rd point for Treynor. He averages 13 points, 7.5 rebounds on the year. And he makes it a 5-point game. Phillips, who hit that 3 at the end of the first quarter, into the front court for the Regals from Iowa City Regina. Over to Zinio, fumbles it, almost loses it out of bounds, but corrals it. Now over to Arndt. Not a Cook. Cook. Robinson on him. Back outside it comes to Zinio. Zinio drives toward the baseline. Cut off by Castle. Jumper. Phillips puts it up and draws the foul on Chapman. Chapman committing the foul, his first, and that means 2 free throws for Nick Phillips, a 5'10 junior who averages 9 points a game.
Yeah, Treynor really amped up their man-to-man pressure that time, and Chapman got caught with his hand in the cookie jar, and you don't want to foul a jump shooter.
And Phillips, 75% free throw shooter, makes the first. Phillips now with 6. Connor Brown back in the lineup for Regina. Phillips makes them both. You're watching the Iowa High School State Basketball Championships presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau. As sole title sponsor of the Iowa High School Athletic Association, Iowa Farm Bureau provides millions of dollars in awards, recognition programs, grants, and scholarships, helping to support student achievement on the field and in the classrooms. 22-15 Regina, and Flathers makes it a 5-point game as he takes the shot down the right side of the lane and banks it through.
That was a nice fake by Flathers. He acted like he was going to hand it off on the cutter, kept it himself.
Well, Treynor hanging in there, down 5. Out to Arndt, now Stenger. Looking underneath. Treynor's done a good job of keeping the ball away from Cook. Here's Phillips with an air ball 3, but it goes to Stenger, gets it blocked by Flathers. Quickly in the front court, all the way down. Ball knocked away from Castle. No, they're going to say it went off of Treynor. That went off Castle's knee.
Yeah, that was a good job by Phillips defensively hustling down.
And that's going to take us to the media timeout. Iowa City Regina 22, Treynor 17 for the Class 2A title on the Iowa High School State Basketball Championships presented by the the Fairway Foods on the Fairway.
You should see my bank. It can do awesome things. Mom says it's just like the Four Seasons. Always there. Helping communities grow and be a better place to live and work. All because my bank lives here too.
Live Iowa, work Iowa, bank Iowa. Member FDIC.
I wish I'd taken more walks. Sorry, stroller. I should have eaten more kale. I wish I'd taken my art more seriously. I wish I worked off my gut. Bench press my weight. 43 pounds. Less hiding. More thinking. I wish I spent less time thinking and more time make-believing. Life moves fast. Don't forget to move with it.
Welcome to U.S. Cellular.
My family of 4 would like to switch to your best plan ever.
You know you don't actually need 4 people to get our best plan pricing.
Oh.
You can connect anywhere between 2 to 6 devices, and we'll pay off your old contract.
We'll just take the 2 lines then for a phone and a tablet.
So, how long you been married?
Switch and get 2 lines and 8 gigs for just $100. A better value than Verizon and AT&T. Plus, we'll pay off your old contract. U.S. Cellular.
Well, following this game, it's the Pizza Rats MVP of the game. I think right now we would have to say Drew Cook would be the leader in the clubhouse, so to speak.
Yeah, he's off to a good start with 12 points.
5:32 remaining, second quarter. Regina 22, Treynor 17. Cardinals hanging in there against the Regals.
Yeah, one of the big things I think Coach Rucker from Treynor is telling his team is they need to rebound a little bit better. They need to win that. Right now they're trailing 8-6.
Here's Phillips. Crosses the midcourt line, back over to Stenger. Suckamel with it now. As they do extend the defense, Regina with Stenger.
Yeah, playing a little 1-3-1 zone. They did that in the semis out of timeouts. They'd come out and switch up defenses.
All right, to Stenger. Stenger goes in the paint, loses the handle, somehow comes up with the ball, but we're going to get a tie-up underneath. The possession arrow points to Regina. Good defensive play that time as they converged on Stenger, who had entered the paint. Reminder, this is the Iowa High School State Championships on the Fairway Food Stores Championship Network. Stenger, Arndt in the corner. Cook with it, tries another long one. He knocks that down, and it's his third 3 of the night for Drew Cook.
Well, you about just have to get up and make him put the ball on the floor because he shoots that 3 so well.
Cook now with 15 to lead all scorers, and with 4:35 remaining in the second quarter, Regina with its largest lead of 8, 25-17. All the way down, Chapman gets fouled. Oh no, they're going to call, I thought at first they were going to whistle the foul, but it's a travel.
You see him popping up. You see Robinson give him a step, but he's 3 for 3 from the 3-point line so far.
Boy, when the big guys do that, that's double trouble. Suckamel to Phillips. 4:20 first half. 25-17 Regina. Stenger. Now to Phillips. And away from the ball, we get the whistle. And who'd they get? I think it's Robinson. Trey Robinson picking up the foul. That's his first 15th foul on Treynor. Regina to play it in. Cook to Phillips. Ball slapped away. Nope. I say last touch by Phillips. And the Treynor players knew it right away.
Well, we kind of saw this in the first game tonight. Close game until about the 4-minute mark, and then Gladbrook Rhinebeck was able to pull away. Treynor needs a basket.
Absolutely. Down 8. Flathers spinning in the lane. Puts it up. Banks it, and they're going to call it travel. Unfortunately so, because he knocked down the shot.
There's timeout on the floor.
25-17, Regina leads Treynor on the Fairway Food Stores Championship Network.
Opportunities are out there.
When it comes to getting maximum productivity from your acres, who can you turn to?
I got a guy who works with me to customize a plan for each acre, not a one-size-fits-all solution.
I got a guy who knows which corn products will help me get more out of this field.
I got a guy who digs deeper and treats my business like it's his.
Who do I turn to? My Channel Seedsman.
Find your Channel Seedsman at channel.com.
What is good? It's a place where you'll always get more, like hot and crispy chicken, fresh handmade pizza, and our signature buffet your way. Where if you don't see your favorite pizza, just ask and we'll make it for you. Dine in, carry out, or delivery, when it comes to great food and legendary value, Pizza Ranch is always good. Do you crave fresh handmade pizza or the country's best chicken? Call Pizza Ranch for convenient carryout or fast delivery. Visit us online at pizzaranch.com for details.
When we act as an advocate for Iowa farmers,
I rise up.
When we reinvest $80 million in a decade to bring jobs to rural communities,
I rise up.
When we provide nearly $500,000 in scholarships to young Iowans each year,
I rise up.
When we invest in solutions that create opportunities and improve the quality of life for all Iowans,
I rise up.
We're Iowa Farm Bureau, and we do these things because we're your neighbors. We're Iowans, and nothing feels better than seeing Iowa rising.
Earlier tonight, we saw Gladbrook Rhinebeck capture that school's first state title in the 1A field by knocking off, or by winning the 1A championship. Right now, 25-17, Iowa City Regina leads Treynor for the 2A title. 7 turnovers in this first half by Treynor, and that, including the last one, which cost him a bucket.
Yeah, fortunately, though, the turnovers have been of the variety that hasn't cost him points, at least off transition.
Right. But that one cost him points on the board. Phillips to Stenger. Regals trying to get to a double-digit advantage. Inside it comes to Arndt. They double the big man. And he'll cross it to Phillips. Phillips. Cook trying to post up inside. Nothing there. Back out to Stenger. Stenger has been quite offensively in this game. Phillips will go into the paint, and he'll draw the foul. And let's see who they got on the foul. They got, I think they got Flather.
Or was that Chapman on the outside?
Yeah, it's Chapman. They got Chapman.
It's his second.
Yep.
Number 24,
and the inbounds pass to Stenger. Back out to Cook. Now they come out on Cook, who's already hit 3 trays in this ball game. Out to Phillips. And Phillips traveled. 5th turnover for the Regals. That gives it back to Treynor. And if Treynor can convert, that'll be a big turnover, a big takeaway.
Oh, you're absolutely right. That was good defense by Robinson on Cook. Stayed on his feet, didn't bite on that head fake.
Here comes Castle for the Cardinals. Looking for help, finds Flather. Underneath to Robinson. Robinson turns up, and this time he gets the roll. He's had a couple go in and out. That one stayed in. Robinson now with 23. Hey, fans, that was number 23, Robinson. Hey, fans, can't make it to the Iowa High School State Championships or watch us on TV? Log on to IHSSN.com and catch us live on the internet. All IHSSN video streaming events are brought to you exclusively at no charge by the great folks at Mid-American Energy. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service. Treynor gets the ball back, down 6. Here's Deichler. Deichler in the corner, spinning. Needs help, finds Castle. He goes through the baseline to Robinson, somehow finds his way through the seam, puts it in, and we've got a 4-point game at 25-21, back-to-back buckets by Trey Robinson, who now has 8.
Yeah, that was a good pass and a good post move.
Phillips with it, and again, Treynor making some hay. They've cut the deficit down to 4. Cook, back out to Arndt. Again, Cook trying to post up. They've got 2 guys watching him at every moment. Now Cook comes out. He pops a 3 from the corner and hits it. Wow, the 4th 3 by Drew Cook.
Wow, that's impressive. 4 for 4 from the 3-point line.
And he didn't have that much room. He's got 18 here in the first half. All the way down, Castle misses. Flathers puts it up, draws the foul, and he'll go to the line for a 3-point opportunity for Treynor. Big bucket by Flathers and the free throw.
Who did they get on the foul? Was that Stenger?
And
nope, it was Suckamel. That's his third.
Right. So at the free throw line, Flathers. Flathers back to a 4-point game. So the response, the 3-point response after the Cook 3-pointer. And it's 28-24. Treynor down 4. Regina with the ball.
And Treynor's been money at the free throw line, 8 for 8.
That's a big 3-point play. Phillips. Zinio back in there for the Regals. Not a counter, Brown. Phillips with it now against Chapman. Almost a steal by Castle against Cook. They get it to Brown. Zinio approaching the 1-minute mark of the first half. And a bounce pass to Stenger. Treynor ramping up the defense, becoming more aggressive. Cook from the outside, floats it, and no. And the rebound, Flathers. And a foul. And that's going to send Flathers to the free throw line. And I think they got Zinio for that. Zinio picks up the foul. And that's going to send Flathers to the free throw line for the 1-and-1.
Well, Cook proved that he was human. He finally missed a shot.
You look at the free throw numbers. Treynor, 8 for 8. As you mentioned a few moments ago, Regina, 5 of 6. Make it 9 of 9. Yeah, Flathers didn't realize he had a 1-and-1. He was already going back to play defense. Well, I'm glad he likes defense, but he gets another free throw. He can go make it 10 of 10. Now Chapin replaces Castle. He'll play the point spot for Treynor. So give Treynor credit. They were down 25-17. And he missed the second free throw. Regina with the ball, 50 seconds to play in the first half, up 3. Stenger looks into Cook. Cook spinning, turning, up, too long. Ball comes out to Phillips. Phillips, free throw line jumper, no. And the rebound, Flathers. Flathers really dominating the boards now for Treynor. Here's Chapin. Chapin spinning. Fumbles the ball. Goes with it again. Back outside, Deichler. Deichler goes in the paint, loses control, and what do we get? A travel. Just trying to make too much happen by himself.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised Treynor didn't hold it for one shot with just 25 seconds left.
Nate Hill comes in for Treynor in the final 24.6, and you would expect Regina to hold for the final shot of the first half, up 3. We'll watch the clock for you, 15. Now to Brown. Brown, down to 8 seconds. And now Regina's going to have to hurry. Down to 4, 3. Stenger's going to go to the corner, forces up an off-balance shot and hits it. Second straight quarter, Regina's hit one at the buzzer. This one, Stenger. And that gives Regina a 5-point lead heading into overtime. So, after 2 quarters in the Class 2A state final, it's Iowa City Regina 30 and Treynor 25 on the Fairway Food Stores Championship Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, each year the Iowa Basketball Coaches Association honors some of their members who during the season reached 300, 400, 500, 600, or 700 win plateaus. Tonight's honorees collectively have won nearly 4,800 games and averaged 32 years as a head coach. The awards are being presented by Brian Wheatley of North Lynn and Justin Ohl of Waukee. Achieving over 300 wins, meet Todd Ahrens of Sioux Center, accompanied by his wife, Julie. Larry Baldwin of Jessup, accompanied by his wife, Rhoda.
I think he's coming.
Todd Bontrager of East Sac County with his wife Jill and children Josie and Mary Sarah. With over 400 wins, Dan Corey of Beckman Catholic Dyersville, accompanied by his daughter Brett and Brady.
A lot of wins. What do you have?
Going over the 500 win mark, Tim Bell, Arweva Westside, with his daughters Lauren and Tilly Good. From Nottoway Valley, Daryl Burmeister, accompanied by his daughter Jenna and son Jordan. And Jim Stewart, Sumner Fredericksburg, and his wife Kelly and family. Going over 600 wins, Dan Beck of Easton Valley, joined by his sons Bryce and Matt, who's been his assistant for 23 years.
I'm like way too young to have 600 wins, unless he started early.
Dwight Gingrich, Iowa Mennonite School of Kelowna, with his wife Mo, daughters Michaela and sons Eli and Caleb. And going over 700 wins this year, Al Marshall of Cascade and his wife Linda. The Don Logan Award honors an individual each year whose contributions have supported the mission of the Iowa Basketball Coaches Association and have led to the improvement of high school basketball in our state. The award is being presented by Brian Wheatley of North Lynn, Justin Ohl of Waukee, and Don Logan, Executive Director. This year's winner is the current principal at Garner Hayfield Ventura, where in his 26 years he's been a teacher, a counselor, a boys and girls basketball coach of over 450 games. 3 times he's been chosen IBCA Coach of the Year. He's been a board member of the IBCA for 18 years and served 2 terms as president. Since 1996, he's been active in the season work of the association and integrally involved in the All-Star Games and the Fall Clinic. Ladies and gentlemen, please honor Don Logan Award winner for 2015, Jim Haig. One of the honors for players is being chosen for the Academic All-State team. This group of seniors was selected from over 100 nominees statewide. The team has an ACT composite of 29.8, a grade point average of 4.0, and a scoring average of 18.5 points per game. In addition, 8 teams are number 1 in their respective classes, with awards being presented by Brian Wheatley, Mark Corapella, and Don Logan. Let's meet this year's academic All-Staters. Isaiah Embrick, Valley Lutheran. Chris Borchers, Sioux Center. Jake Carey, Peyton Sherdan. Colin Connolly, Clayton Ridge. Lincoln Conry, Waterloo West. Ross Cooper, Ablington Parkersburg. Brady Dix, Newell Fonda. Parker Eller, Denison Schleswig. Eric Erdman, Forest City. Sean Flanagan, Maple Valley Anthenoto. Josh Hagedorn, Carlisle. Justin Heinrichs, Esterville, Lincoln Central.
First game.
Peter Meese, Lamar's.
I'm sure it feels like the first game.
Trey McHenry, Murray.
They won the first round game and I went and got white.
Chandler Moore, North Cedar. Zachary Peterman, South Page. Tyler Rogers, Mediapolis. Addison Ross, Carroll. Garrett Saunders, Van Buren, Keosauqua. Logan Schroeder, Marquette Catholic Bellevue. Sam Sorensen, Tri-Center Neola. Ben Tritton, Linville Sully. Devin Beach, Iowa Christian Academy. Miles Wenson, Fort Madison. And Jay Wolf of Creston. Ladies and gentlemen, your Iowa Basketball Coaches Association Award winners for 2015.
At DMAC's new University College Transfer Program, there's a world of programs for you to explore. You can benefit from DMAC's affordability and career-driven coursework. You'll get customized support and resources exclusively from DMAC. Complete your first 2 years at DMAC, then you're ready to transfer to a four-year institution. It's why DMAC's University College Transfer Program is a smart place to start your degree. Go to dmac.edu to learn more.
It's a really big honor, especially for Audubon, and I know there were a lot of things that contributed to it.
Most of it, I'd say, comes from our community and our big family to why we're successful. All of our teachers try their hardest to make sure we know what we're doing, and the coaches are fantastic.
We just go out there to do our best and everything.
Help your school compete for the Bank Iowa Traveling Challenge Cup and $1,750. Visit ihssn.com.
Des Moines is everything you want in a city. Catch DesMoines.com.
Kemper's had a lot of success at winning the award because of our great teachers, our staff, our coaches, all put forth a great effort.
everyone I know is in either sports or drama, or they're really into their academics, or all three, and I think that's just what really makes us stand out.
Help your school compete for the Bank Iowa Traveling Challenge Cup and $1,750. Visit ihssn.com.
2015 Iowa High School State Basketball Championships
are brought to you by Cookies, the award-winning sauces that America loves to eat. Iowa Bankers Association, Iowa Bank, Iowa Values. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly, at your service. And Channel Seed, seasonmanship at work, proud sponsor of the Channel Seed Ag Bowl.
Larry Cutler, Kent Larson back at the Class 2A state basketball tournament title game. Iowa City Regina leading Treynor 30-25 here at the intermission. And as you, let's take a look at the keys of the game and how they're stacking up so far. Well, Captain Cook right there.
Well, Drew Cook had a great first half, 18 points, 7 out of 9 from the field. That included 4 out of 5 from the three-point line. Just had a marvelous first half. And then defense, the thing that they've done is they've rebounded the basketball. Treynor only has 2 offensive rebounds, which has been huge. For Treynor, win the 50-50 balls. It hasn't really been a whole lot of loose balls. I would say probably Regina, if anything, has won that battle. And then, let them shine. Treynor, all 5 starters in double figures. And they need to get a little more balance. They haven't really knocked down the outside shots. Of course, they're shooting 57% the first half.
All right, we'll come back with more. Once again, our halftime score, Iowa City Regina leads Treynor 30-25 on the Fairway Food Stores Championship Network. Following this game, of course, once again, we'll have our Producer Ranch MVP of the game. And right now, we talked about it early, that right now the leader on the score in the clubhouse would be Drew Cook. But with Treynor within 5, that could change.
Well, it really could, and the difference of the game has been the 2 buzzer beaters at the end of the quarters, with Phillips with the 3 at the end of the first quarter and Stenger getting the 2 to end the first half.
Well, you look, 8 turnovers in the game for Treynor, 5 turnovers for Regina. Are you surprised that Treynor hasn't even attempted a 3-point shot in this game?
I am a little bit, because Chapman is their best 3-point shooter, and they've done a good job of not letting him get an open look on the outside. In Treynor a little bit, I'm sure they talked about spacing, because a lot of times when Flathers was catching the basketball, there really wasn't any outlets when they double-teamed him. Besides the guy that threw it to him, he really didn't have any outlets to throw it to as far as in the corner or up top, and they may switch that a little bit to try to free Chapman up.
Regina 10 of 22 from the field, 45.5%, same percentage, 5 of 11 from 3. Treynor 8 of 14 for 57%, but they've taken 8 less shots. However, the thing that's kept them in the ball game is the free throw shooting, 9 of 10 from the line, compared to 5 of 6 for Regina, which is awfully good, but 4 more free throw made by Treynor here in the first half.
Yeah, and another big thing too with Regina, they were able to keep Arndt from getting that third foul. You know, he picked up that second foul, and he played a lot of minutes in that second quarter with 2 fouls. And so neither team is really in serious foul trouble. Succamel's the only one with 3 for Regina.
And we talk about the start in the third quarter. I look back at the game last night that we saw between with Dubuque Wahlert, where they had a big second half against Cedar Rapids Xavier, and that all started in the third quarter.
Well, it did, and another thing to keep an eye on is Treynor's aggression on the boards, because they were being out-rebounded last night at halftime in that Appleton-Parkersburg game, and I don't have the numbers in front of me, but I want to say it was almost 2-1 on the glass the second half in favor of Treynor.
Both teams come out with their starters, Stenger, Suckamel, Phillips, Cook, and Arndt for Iowa City. Regina, Treynor, with Castle, Flathers, Robinson, Chapman, and Deitchlers. And again, we remind you, you're watching this game on the Iowa High School. You're watching this Iowa High School State Championship game on the Fairway Food Stores Championship Network. Treynor with it first. Chapman puts it up right side. Nope, ball tipped out. We're going to get a foul. They're going to get Deitchler for that one over the back.
Yeah, Chapman kind of bobbled the pass, and then he just got in a hurry with it and kind of threw up an off-balance shot.
Deitchler picking up the foul, and that's his first of the game. Here comes Regina, up 5, first possession in the third quarter. Stenger gets it in quickly to Arndt. They double him, bounces it back out. I don't know how it got to Suckamel. He goes all the way down, hands it back to Arndt. Pump fake, gets it blocked by Flathers. Up ahead comes Castle. Now Deitchler with it. Puts the ball on the floor, and that a lot of times is going to lead to a turnover. Let's see what they called here. I'm not really sure.
I think they got Stenger on a reach.
Yeah, they did. Nothing good happens, though, when you put the ball on the floor when 2 defenders are right next to you. In it comes quickly, and putting it up and in is Chapman.
Once again, he used the height advantage over Phillips.
Chapman now with 9, 3-point ball game. Regina with the lead and the ball. 7:08 to play, third quarter. Suckamel. Arndt now out to Phillips. And back out it comes to Suckamel. Here's Cook with it. 3-point shot. Good. Cook knocks down another tray. And for Drew Cook, he is 5 of 6 from the 3-point line and now has 21 points. That's huge.
And the thing that amazes me is how well he shoots it, and he's only made 29 coming into this game. You would think he would have a lot more than that.
Flathers goes over the basket and then commits the foul, trying to get it back.
Now you can see him just come off a screen and too much space. If you're Treynor defensively,
you've got to know where he is.
You've got to know where he's at.
Yeah, no doubt about that. 6:35, third quarter. 6-point Regina lead. Regals with the ball. Suckamel. Stenger. Back out it comes Suckamel. Arndt back outside. 3-point try. Phillips, good. Nice ball movement that time. Good ball reversal.
And Treynor went box and won that possession, and Regina made him pay.
And Phillips with his second 3 of the night. Phillips now with 10. And Regina up by 9, their largest lead. Deitchler, back-to-back trays by the Regals. Over to Castle. Treynor needs a bucket here to stem the tide. And behind the back, all the way down, Castle lays it, it rolls off, and Robinson tries to save it, but can't do it. Out of bounds, over to Regals.
Yeah, Treynor's had a few of those point-blank shots. Have just been in and out tonight.
And we'll get a timeout on the floor. Iowa City Regina has upped its lead 2-9 over Treynor, 36-27. The Regals lead it on the Fairway Food Stores Championship Network.
I wish I'd taken more walks. Sorry, stroller. I should have eaten more kale. I wish I'd taken my arm more seriously. I wish I worked off my gut. Bench press my weight. 43 pounds. Less hiding. More thinking. I wish I spent less time thinking and more time make-believing. Life moves fast. Don't forget to move with it.
Keeping the people in this building comfortable is a top priority for us.
And Mid-American Energy can help.
40% of our energy bill was just keeping the lights on. Then we switched to energy-efficient lighting and bought new uniforms instead.
With new efficient appliances, I'm saving money on my energy and water bills.
And the money we save each month moving and drying this grain is easy to handle.
Regardless of size, Mid-American Energy can help improve your business's bottom line. The power is in your hands with Mid-American Energy.
Des Moines is everything you want in a city. Catch DesMoines.com.
And of course, tomorrow night after the 4A championship game, we will learn the identity of our tournament most valuable player, brought to you by Mid-American Energy. Earlier tonight, Gladbrook Rhinebeck defeated Maple Valley Anthony-Odo for the 1A title. Tomorrow night, it's the 3A title game, Lamar's and Dubuque Waller, and the 4A title game, North Scott against Pleasant Valley. Regina up here, 36-27. The Regals with their largest lead of the ball game over Treynor. Phillips with it. Now they get it inside to Arndt, the big man. Toss it back out to Stenger. Now Suckamel with a three, no good. Flathers gets another rebound for Treynor. Cardinals desperately need a bucket here. Here's Castle. Out to Flathers. Not a Chapman. They've shut down Chapman here in the third quarter.
Yeah, they have. He hasn't really got any open looks.
Chapman with 9. Got a bunch of those early. Here's Castle with it. Now Flathers will work against, I'd say he did a nice move that time on Arndt. He just spun it to the right side and put it in.
Of course, right now, Treynor offensively, a lot of isolation, not a lot of movement.
12 points for Flathers. The lead is 7 for Regina. Phillips. Right elbow. Bounces out to Stenger. And we get a timeout taken. And that'll be taken by Iowa City Regina. Stu Ordman taking the timeout. Regina over Treynor, 36-29.
For nearly 40 years, Musco has specialized in the design and manufacture of sports and large area lighting solutions. From neighborhood ball fields to international speedways, Musco is committed to providing cost-effective lighting solutions and services you can rely on. For your budget, for the environment, Musco Lighting, we make it happen.
At Unity Point Health, we do things a little differently. Our doctors put together a team around what each patient needs. It might be a dietitian, a specialist, a nurse in your home, or even community services. Coordinated care is about considering all the options and choosing a treatment plan with one thing in mind: you. That's coordinated care. That's Unity Point Health. The point of unity is you.
And thanks again to the Iowa Farm Bureau, that's Craig Hill there, for presenting Championship Week. Of course, that's the governor on his left. As sole title sponsor of Iowa High School, the Iowa High School Athletic Association, Farm Bureau recognizes athletic and academic achievement on the field and in the classroom, helping to nurture Iowa's future leaders. 4:40 remaining, third quarter. This is a key stretch of the ballgame, in my opinion. Here's Suckamel. Off to Stenger. Screen set by Cook. Now over to Suckamel. Now inside it goes to Arndt. Gets knocked down. The foul's going to be called on Trey Robinson. I can't believe it. He was stupefied.
Yeah, that'll be his second. He thought he had the jump ball.
Yep.
Arndt kind of brought it down to his midsection and
all right, so Regina will play it in from underneath. 4:24 to play, third quarter. Iowa City Regina 36, Treynor 29. And it comes on, it's wide open. You gotta watch. You can't let that happen. There's Chapman. Gets it out to Castle. And the lead for Regina is back to 9. Flathers looking up. Trying to work. Jumps. No. And the rebound comes out. And somehow Deichler comes up with it. Tries to force up the shot and draws the foul on Stenger. Good aggressive hustle play for the offensive rebound by Deichler.
Foul charge to number 3, Nathan Stenger.
Let's take a look at the free throw situation. Treynor 9 of 10 from the line, 5 of 6 for Regina. That's what's keeping Treynor in the ball game.
Yeah, this is the first time they've been there, though, this third quarter.
And again, it's brought to you by our good friends over at Shields.
Yeah, Treynor's going to need to get some movement in their offense right now. They're looking for that isolation on the block, and everybody else is just standing. You know, we were talking about Chapman hasn't been involved. Well, he's not moving to get involved.
Really missed the second free throw, but Treynor's going to get it back and run off the hands of Connor Brown. And a chance for Treynor to cut into the deficit. 4 minutes to play, third quarter. Regina 38, Treynor 30 on the Fairway Food Stores Championship Network.
At DMAC's new University College Transfer Program, there's a world of programs for you to explore. You can benefit from DMAC's affordability and career-driven coursework. You'll get customized support and resources exclusively from DMAC. Complete your first 2 years at DMAC, then you're ready to transfer to a four-year institution. It's why DMAC's University College Transfer Program is a smart place to start your degree. Go to dmac.edu to learn more.
Right now, get any large original or flatbread specialty pizza for only $13.99. Casey's, famous for pizza.
It has become something of a lost art. Remembering someone's face. Remembering a name. They're the building blocks of a strong, caring community. Can you think of anything else more important than that? We can't.
(38-30), Iowa City Regina leading Treynor in the battle for the Class 2A state title here at the Boys State Basketball Tournament at Wells Fargo Arena. Regina's got this lead, but Treynor's hanging in there.
Well, they are, you know, and if they can keep getting to the free throw line, you know, they can score with the clock stopped. You know, we keep talking about Chapman and his three-point shooting. One thing they could do is they could have Chapman throw the post pass because Regina's really been doubling down on the block. That would free him up on the three-point line.
They still haven't attempted a three, have they? Castle looking to get it in. And it comes once again to Jacob Flathers. Gives it back to Castle. Castle runs into Arndt. That'll cut him off. Now Deichler. Robinson, there's the first three. Chapman, that's way off to the left side, and the ball saved. And who comes up with it? Coy. Chapman saves it to Robinson, puts it up, and can't get it to fall, and Deichler gets the rebound. Great hustle on the offensive boards that time, and a foul is called on Iowa City Regina, and I think they get Stenger.
Yeah, they got Stenger again. That'll be his third. Treynor really attacking the offensive glass.
Can't get the shots to fall, but at least they get more opportunities. And that's what you talked about at halftime about yesterday's game. Getting more aggressive on the boards. And it comes to Robinson, scoops it up, can't get it to fall again. And this time finally Cook just says, I'll take that. Well, Treynor's had a number of opportunities to close the margin here, and they haven't been able to do it. Suckamel with it, right side. He'll stop. Pop a wide open three. And I think his father, the sports writer in Iowa City, probably loved that one. Suckamel knocks down a tray to make it an 11-point lead. Flathers wide open, won't take it from there. 3:05 to play, third quarter. Regina 41, Treynor 30. Robinson dribbling down, spins and turns and gets stripped, and a foul will be called on. It'll be on Regina.
I think they're going to get Arndt.
Yeah. Yep, they did. Look at that shot by Suckerman. Beautiful. Thing of beauty. Wide open, and he signals the crowd.
7 for 14 from the three-point line for Regina. And you mentioned Treynor hadn't shot one until just a moment ago when Chapman launched one.
Free throw good by Robinson. How'd you like that salute to the Iowa City Regina fans? Free throw missed. You ever want to sit back, close your eyes, just listen to the Iowa High School State Championships? Well, now you can. Go to ihssn.com and listen to your favorite event at no charge. IHSSN live audio streaming is brought to you only by Pizza Ranch. While you're at it, order up some of that great Pizza Ranch food. Pizza Ranch, legendary food, attentive service, and community focus. Here's Suckerman. Ooh, he was looking again for the three, but finally was closed out by Robinson. Now to Stenger. Stenger finds a lane, gets stripped by Castle. Castle brings it the other direction for Treynor. Back outside to Chapman. Chapman going to go over down the left side. Whips a pass underneath to Robinson. Can't hang on to it, but they say it goes off Iowa City Regina. And it's going to be Treynor ball underneath.
And Treynor might have got a break on that one. It looked like it went off the knee of Robinson.
I thought so too. That time Chapman just got a little out of control as he saw the opening down the left side of the lane. So Treynor may have gotten a break. They'll get the ball back down 10 with 2:18 to play in the third quarter. And they toss it up top and a foul on Phillips. And that's not going to be free throws yet. Chapman gets fouled there by Phillips. That's Phillips' first foul. 15th foul on Regina here in the third quarter. And you know Treynor wants to get back to that charity stripe. Castle with it. Now Robinson. To Flathers. Looks up. Chapman will take that shot. Missed it long. And the rebound tipped around, and Castle's going to come up with it. Tipped by two Treynor players out to Flathers. A lot of second chance opportunities, but not taking advantage of it. This time they do with Robinson.
I like that offensive set that Treynor had. Started running people off screens, got a few open looks.
Robinson with 11 now. Treynor back within 8. 1:40 to play third quarter. And it's been the offensive rebounding of Treynor. Now a foul on Robinson. Really kind of a silly foul as he reached in. And that's his third.
And we mentioned Treynor's really been attacking the offensive glass, and that set up that pass inside to Robinson.
So Regina with another possession here. That was a 14th foul on Treynor. Suckerman stops, pops, and long. The rebound knocked away by Phillips, but coming up with it is Castle. Castle to Chapman. Chapman looks, hands it off. Flathers now gives it back outside to Castle. Castle stops outside. Deichler for a three. It's going to be short. The rebound, Robinson had it. Now tries a shot, gets it blocked, comes back and gets it again. Going to try to work on the inside. No, he's not. Back outside to Flathers. Robinson working hard on the inside for the board. Now to Castle. 50 seconds to play in the third quarter. Treynor down 8 with the ball. Flathers, and now we get a foul on Cook. Cook knocking down Castle. Cook is complaining in a very mild way. He said, I didn't do anything. And Cook picks up the foul. That's the 16th foul and the second foul on Drew Cook.
Yeah, Treynor just had 2 offensive rebounds at halftime. They've got 6 this third quarter.
Castle looking to inbound. Chapman wide open three from the corner, no good, and the rebound to Deichler. Deichler forces up a shot and gets it to fall. That was a tougher shot than Chapman.
Yeah, it was good hang time by Deichler because Cook was right there to block it.
6-point ball game. 30 seconds to play third quarter. Regina by 6 with the ball. And one would expect the Regals to play for the last shot, but who knows? Here's Connor Brown with it for the Regals. Brown against Robinson. Robinson trying to bait him. Now back out it comes to Stenger down to 15 seconds. Stenger comes right, hands it off to Phillips. Regina's made 2 buzzer beaters in the first 2 quarters. Can they make it 3 in a row? Putting it up Phillips, no. Flathers gets it, and the ball's loose. And here's Cook for a 3. Not this time. We're trying to make it 3 buzzer beaters in a row at the end of quarters. 41-35, Iowa City Regina leading Treynor headed for period number 4. This is the Iowa High School State Championships on the Fairway Food Stores Championship Network. Well, this one still in doubt. Class 2A championship game, we head into the fourth and final quarter. And Iowa City Regina leading Treynor by 6, 41-35. So Regina got out to a double-digit lead, but Treynor came fighting back, and the Cardinals are still in this one.
Well, they are. Regina kind of came back to earth a little bit shooting the basketball. They shot it so well the first half. Both teams shooting over 40% right now. And Treynor's really starting to take command on the boards.
Especially on the offensive boards. They've had a number of second and third chance opportunities. They get it to Cook now. Right side of the lane, up, no. And the rebound, Flathers. Hey fans, can't make it to the Iowa High School State Championships or watch us on television? Log on to IHSSN.com and catch us live on the internet. All IHSSN video streaming events are brought to you exclusively at no charge by the great folks at Mid-American Energy. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Okay, it's starting to get a little physical out there. A lot of contact the last couple possessions.
So the Regals will have it underneath. Suckamel looking to trigger, gets it into Cook. Cook stops, pops, and good. Drew Cook, the Iowa football recruit, makes it 44-35. Once again, you're watching the Iowa High School State Championships on the Fairway Food Stores Championship Network. Now it comes to Robinson. Robinson, left side of the lane. Having trouble, gets it back outside to Castle. 9-point deficit faced by Treynor. Under 7 minutes to play. Here's Castle. Castle working down, gives it out to Chapman. Chapman all the way down the lane, puts it up, banks it in, and draws the foul. Chance for a three-point play, the traditional three-point play by Nolan Chapman.
And that's going to be number 4 on Arndt.
And that's a big play, because, and every time that Regina runs out to a little bit of a lead, Treynor finds a way to respond. Now, they haven't come all the way back yet, but they are hanging in there. And the free throw by Chapman is perfect. And it's 43-38 with 6:46 remaining. Chapman now with 12 for Treynor. Fans on both sides standing. The 2A championship still in doubt. Suckamel with it. Robinson eyeing him. And now a steal by Chapman, who saves it. No, he did not save it. It was right in front of us. Boy, Chapman would have had a layup, but he could not save the ball from hitting the out-of-bounds line. That's right in front of us, so we really can't see that.
Yeah, that would have been huge if he would have been able to stay in bounds, but Treynor's kind of changed up a little bit defensively. They got Deichler guarding Cook now, which puts Robinson out on Suckamel at the point.
Suckamel brings it in. Finds Stenger. Stenger with only 2 points in this game. He had 23 in the first 2. Suckamel with it. Over to Phillips. Back outside to counter Brown. Brown between the circles. Tempo is slowed now. Here's Brown going down. Gets it off to Stengler. And back out it comes to Brown. Brown to Phillips. So the Regals eating up a little clock here, but a good aggressive defense, but a foul call on Treynor.
Yeah, if that's Robinson, that'll be his fourth.
Yep. And again, it's not the kind of foul you really want to see committed. That's far away from the basket. Regina 43, Treynor 38. These are the Iowa High School State Championships on the Fairway Food Stores Championship Network.
What is good? It's a place where you'll always get more, like hot and crispy chicken, fresh handmade pizza, and our signature buffet your way. Where if you don't see your favorite pizza, just ask and we'll make it for you. Dine in, carry out, or delivery, when it comes to great food and legendary value, Pizza Ranch is always good. Do you crave fresh handmade pizza or the country's best chicken? Call Pizza Ranch for convenient carryout or fast delivery. Visit us online at pizzaranch.com for details.
I'm a dad.
I'm a mom of 2.
I am a marathon runner.
I'm a coach.
I am a Hawkeye.
I'm a Cyclone.
I'm a cat person.
I'm a dog lover.
I am a farmer.
I am a great cook.
I'm an Iowan.
I am a banker.
I am an Iowa banker.
No matter who you are, there is an Iowa banker who is ready to help you get where you want to go. Get to know a real Iowa banker and discover the genuine difference of Iowa banks.
You should see my bank. It can do awesome things. Mom says it's just like the Four Seasons. Always there. Helping communities grow and be a better place to live and work. All because my bank lives here too.
Live Iowa, work Iowa, bank Iowa. Member FDIC.
With success comes responsibility. The Unity Point Scholar Athlete of the Year wants to award one senior female and one senior male student athlete for their performance in the classroom, athletics, and within their community. Check out UnityPointScholarAthletes.com and see if you are the one we're looking for. The Unity Point Health Scholar Athlete of the Year, recognizing hard work and responsible citizenship. Well, still up for grabs here. Kent Larson, 43-38. Iowa City Regina over Treynor, 5:35 to play in this 2A title game. Now a trap, and we're going to get a foul on Deichler. And it was right in front of us. Good call because he did grab the arm.
And Treynor came out with that 1-3-1 half-court trap, and Coach Rucker's not real happy on the last 2 calls, but
I think that was the right call. The Treynor fans wanted to travel, but he did grab the arm.
Well, he did, and the thing that's frustrating for coaches, though, is you let all that contact go inside, and then out on the perimeter, it's the same contact, and then you get the foul called.
That's a 16 foul, so both teams in the bonus the rest of the way. Phillips for Regina. Regals lead it by 6. And now a bounce pass is going to be a turnover. Even if he'd gotten the ball, it would have been an over and back. So the ball goes back to Treynor. Cardinals with another opportunity, pull closer with 5:20 remaining. Castle with it. Gives it to Chapman. Chapman going right, gets bumped by Phillips. And he'll go to the line. And he's not a guy, if you're Regina, you don't want to see him at the line. He's 75.5%. And look for Chapman to really carry the offensive load, I would think, at this point, Ken.
Well, and that's the thing, you know, you get a couple points at the free throw line, that kind of gets you a little bit of confidence next time you get the ball to shoot the 3.
He averages 12 points. He has 12 points. Shoots the 1-and-1 here, and he nails it. 43-39. 4-point ball game.
A lot of time left with 5:13.
Hadn't been this close for a while. It's even closer now. 43-40.
They're going to stay with that 1-3-1 half-court trap.
Yep. Let's see if Regina can find a way to get the ball to Drew Cook. They've taken him pretty much out of this game right now defensively. Here's Phillips with it. They try to trap him as well. Ball loose on the floor, taken away by Flathers. Flathers on the run, all the way down, puts it up, banks it in. And it's a 1-point game.
Well, here's where the length of Treynor comes in, because Flathers is out trapping at 6'6" on a 5'11" guard.
And a timeout taken by Iowa City Regina. Regina 43, Treynor 42. And let's see that last defensive strip of the ball and bucket.
Oh, good job by Flathers. Kind of got some contact. Good no call by the officials.
Yep. Flathers took it right in. Flathers leads along with Chapman 14 points from Treynor. Regina led this ball game at one point 41-30. But since that time, it's been a 12-2 run by Treynor, and they've gotten right back in this thing, down one with still lots of time, as you said, 4:42.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see if Regina brings Cook out to handle the ball a little bit more because he's tall enough that he can throw over the top and find some open people down around the baseline to open up some driving lanes.
We've seen we talked one of the keys to the ball game is stay aggressive for Treynor. Not only have they stayed aggressive, they've gotten more aggressive. 1 point ball game, Iowa City Regina over Treynor, 43-42. Arndt, Stenger, Cook, Phillips, and Suckamel come on for Iowa City Regina. Robinson, Flathers, Chapman, Deichler, and Castle. So both teams going with their starting fives now. Here's Phillips with it. Both teams in the bonus. And now Suckamel. Try to trap him. Can't do it. A lot of trapping by Treynor. Now it comes to Suckamel. Suckamel dribbling through the trap. Now the knockaway and steal. Deichler knocked it away. Castle comes up with a Treynor. Can take its first lead in a long time. Castle goes to the baseline. Turns it back out. Flathers tries a high arching three and misses. The rebound, Robinson pumps, fakes, puts it up and in. And Treynor goes on top for the first time. You have to go back a long way. 6-5. How's that?
They got an over and back call.
Wow. Been a long time. Treynor last led in this ball game 6-5. But look at this steal by Deichler.
Yeah, good hustle. Long arms created the turnover. Flathers can't step out and shoot that three, but then another offensive rebound for Treynor gives them the lead.
Timeout on the floor. 4 minutes remaining. Treynor 44. Regina 43. This is the Iowa High School State Championships on the Fairway Food Stores Championship Network.
Visit AskTXTina.com to see the rest of Emily and Jeremy's story. Text MOVIE to 877-877 for real answers to your sexual health questions, instantly, accurately, and anonymously. Brought to you by Eyes Open Iowa.
Opportunities are out there. When it comes to getting maximum productivity from your acres, who can you turn to?
I got a guy who works with me to customize a plan for each acre. Not a one-size-fits-all solution.
I got a guy who knows which corn products will help me get more out of this field.
I got a guy who digs deeper and treats my business like it's his.
Who do I turn to? My Channel Seedsman.
Find your Channel Seedsman at channel.com.
When we act as an advocate for Iowa farmers,
I rise up.
When we reinvest $80 million in a decade to bring jobs to rural communities,
I rise up.
When we provide nearly $500,000 in scholarships to young Iowans each year,
I rise up.
When we invest in solutions that create opportunities and improve the quality of life for all Iowans,
I rise up.
We're Iowa Farm Bureau, and we do these things because we're your neighbors. We're Iowans, and nothing feels better than seeing Iowa rising.
44-43, Treynor leading Iowa City Regina for the 2A state championship. You know, at the 4-minute mark of the third quarter, it was 41-30, Iowa City Regina. This has been a 14-2 run by Treynor to take its first lead since they were ahead 6-5 back in the first quarter.
Well, a lot of it's had to do with rebounding. It was 10-10 at halftime, and Treynor's out-rebounded them 13-7 this half.
And defense as well. Quite a few steals, and now we're going to get a foul call inside. And Suckamel picks up the foul, and it's a 1-and-1 opportunity for Robinson. And that's the 9th foul on Regina. It means it'll be double bonus after this.
And that's his 4th, so Suckamel and Arndt both have 4.
Ooh, badly missed free throw by Robinson. Regina gets the rebound. 3:45 remaining. Down one on the Regals. Here's Phillips. Now Stenger with it. He'll try to trap him. Almost gets triple teamed. Now to Phillips. Phillips comes around, goes out to Suckermel, and now the ball's knocked away from Cook, but they'll get a foul on Castle. They wanted to get the ball into the big man, and they did that, but Castle picked up the foul.
That'll be Castle's third.
I wonder how Marv's doing up in the crowd, the All-American tight end, former All-American tight end for the Hawkeyes. I know he was there yesterday. I'm sure he's here tonight. Free throw, no good. Robinson gets the board for Treynor. 44-43. The Cardinals lead it with the ball. 3:20 to play. Here's Chapman. Chapman floats it up. Soft. And it comes down to Arndt and a foul. And who'd they get the foul on? It's on Treynor, but I'm not sure on whom.
I think it was on Deichler. That'll be his third.
Yep. It is on Deichler. That means free throws the other way. And I think it's fairly obvious in a game like this, free throws are going to make the difference.
Yeah, Arndt just a 46% free throw shooter.
But I think he knocked a couple down in the first half. Or was it one or two? Yep, 1 of 2. Free throw, good. That's one of those. No. Oh, yes. 44 all.
Well, we kind of saw this in the first game tonight. Ledbrook Rhinebeck had a player that was under 50 that knocks him down at the end of the game.
Arndt missed the second. We're tied. 44 all. Arndt now 2 of 4 from the line, and he's got 6. Here's Castle for the Treynor Cardinals. Chapman. Releasing out for the pass to Robinson, not a Castle. Gives it to Flathers. Flathers had a terrific game here. Giving him down, working against Cook, puts it up too hard. They'll tip that, and who's going to get the foul? Well, Arndt comes away, got hit in the face, and it's going to be a foul on Treynor.
That's going to be Robinson's 5th, I think.
You're right, and Robinson fouled out of the ball game. Robinson is out with 5 fouls. And Stenger's going to go to the line. It's interesting, Arndt came out, holding his hand to his face, so you'd think he'd be the one to get fouled. And I don't know that he was or wasn't. But if there's any doubt, send the better free throw shooter to the line anyway.
Yeah, there's a lot of contact down there. He probably got an elbow.
Right. They're staying with the free throw line. Keeps the 1-1, missed it. So some misses, 3 in a row by Iowa City Regina. And here's Castle in front court, and we'll get a timeout. Treynor will take the timeout. 2:41 to play. We're tied at 44. Regina and Treynor on the Fairway Food Stores Championship Network.
It's nice knowing that the whole school contributed, that it wasn't just one person.
Every single performance, every single game meant something.
Our administrators and our coaches provide so many opportunities for us.
Did what we've always been trying to do, and that's excel.
Help your school compete for the Bank Iowa Traveling Challenge Cup and $1,750. Visit ihssn.com.
I think it's a great honor for our school. We all work hard to be the best that we can.
Everybody just really is involved, and I think that's the main point of the Challenge Cup.
As a school, we all connect together, whether it's sports, music, drama.
Friday night football games, everyone's going, and band concerts and musicals. And
help your school compete for the Bank Iowa Traveling Challenge Cup and $1,750. Visit ihssn.com.
We're tied 44 all. Trainers come from 11 down. Knock this game up with 2:41 remaining. And again, you look at the possibility and the probability this game's going to come down to the free throw line. And could be very much the last shot, too.
Well, and it could be. And it could be a matter of attrition, too, with Regina with 2 players with 4 fouls. Neither team has played a lot of players tonight.
Right. And it comes to Castle. Treynor with the ball in front court. Castle, now to Chapman. Chapman comes top. Tries to go to the left side of the lane, putting up the shot too hard. Deichler with the offensive board. He lays it up and in. Good fight inside by Deichler. And Treynor now by 2. Their largest lead of this game, believe it or not.
That was a nice set by Treynor, pulling the bigs out for Regina and letting the guards penetrate.
All right, here's Cook now. Cook, left side of the lane, he misses. Rebound, Arndt. Arndt follows too hard. And he got fouled, though, so he'll go back to the line. Look at this work underneath by Deichler on the rebound.
Yeah, just a breakdown by Regina. Nobody blocked him out.
So Arndt to the free throw line. If you're going to foul anybody, if you're Treynor, that's the guy to foul. 46%. He's 1 of 4 tonight. 2:07 to play. Regina down 2. Free throw, good. Just as I said that, he made the free throw. Arndt now with 7. He can tie it up here. Thought this one might go down to the wire, and it's doing exactly that. Free throw too hard that time. On the rebound, Flathers.
He's staying with his average, about 50%, but
1 point lead for Treynor with the ball. Castle. Flathers. Now it comes to Chapman. Remember Robinson, big man underneath, fouled out. Here's Chapman with it. A reach-in foul. Oh, it's going to be a double dribble, and that was forced by Phillips' defensive effort.
yeah, it was. Treynor wanted it because there was a touch on the ball, but
I think it was the right call as I watched the replay. 1:40 to play. Regina down 1 with the ball. Suck him out. 1:40. Now to Arndt up top. He'll give it right back to Suckamel. Arndt with it. Up top. Lobs it back to Suckamel. They play catch with it. He goes to the lane. Stenger comes out. Stenger's been quiet offensively. This is crunch time. Here's Cook. They double Cook. Cook's going to go in the paint. Spin. Turn. Gets the ball stripped away. That time Ben Chapin just inserted. He gets it knocked away. He knocks it away. And here's Castle with it now. Treynor with a 1 point lead in the ball, approaching 1 minute mark. And a foul's going to be called on Stenger. Now, of course, they go to the free throw line, but otherwise, do you try to hold the ball and force them to foul you?
Well, that's what I was just going to say. You know, one of these teams that has the lead right now is Treynor. Pretty soon you're getting to that point where you're going to hold it and just make them foul you. As you mentioned, free throws are going to decide this.
Well, Castle goes to the free throw line on the year, 63%. Might be the right guy for Regina to foul. Makes it. 47-45. Castle gets his first point of the game. Pretty good time to get your first point. Tries to make it a 3-point Treynor lead. Perfect. 48-45, Treynor, 1 minute to play for the 2A title. Stenger with it. Suckamel. Gives it to Arndt. Boy, they're just all over Cook. They're not going to let him touch the ball at all. They're just circling him. 3-pointer by Suckamel's too long. Rebound. It's going to be tied up underneath. Who did they get the foul on? They get the foul on. Going to get the foul on Flathers over the back of Arndt.
Yeah, that'll be his 4th.
Tell you, the strategy is perfect against Cook. If there are 3 guys around, he can't even get the ball. And if he does get the ball, and you got so many guys around him, he can't get the shot off.
Well, when they moved Deichler too, and he's a little bit quicker. Done a good job of fronting him.
2 free throws, Arndt. He missed the first. 45.6 seconds remaining. Treynor 48, Regina 45. Arndt tries again to make it a 2-point ball game. Free throw, got that one to fall. Ooh.
Now Regina's coming with full court pressure. Treynor has been iffy with full court pressure. They've turned it over a lot of times the first 2 games of this tournament.
Brown replaces Arndt in the lineup. They go a little quickness now. Here's Flathers with it. Still a 1-possession game. Plenty of time left. Up ahead it comes to Chapman. Chapman's going to take it inside, and he's going to go down, and we're going to get a foul called. And I think the foul was later. It wasn't originally as he took off to the bucket, but they get the foul. That's going to send Chapman to the line. Connor Brown picked up the foul. 2 shots to Nolan Chapman. And, of course, these are important because this can make it a 2-possession game. Chapman. Nothing but net. 49-46. Chapman with 15 to lead Treynor now. Brown comes out. Arndt back in. Second free throw. No good this time, and it's still a one-possession game. And here comes Regina with the ball. Sukumel, and we'll get a timeout taken. This one taken, of course, by the head coach of Regina, Stu Ordman. 49-46 Regina, trailing Treynor. You're watching the Iowa High School State Championships on the Fairway Food Stores Championship Network.
For nearly 40 years, Musco has specialized in the design and manufacture of sports and large area lighting solutions. From neighborhood ball fields to international speedways, Musco is committed to providing cost-effective lighting solutions and services you can rely on. For your budget, for the environment, Musco Lighting, we make it happen.
At Unity Point Health, we do things a little differently. Our doctors put together a team around what each patient needs. It might be a dietitian, a specialist, a nurse in your home, or even community services. Coordinated care is about considering all the options and choosing a treatment plan with one thing in mind, you. That's coordinated care. That's Unity Point Health. The point of unity is you.
49-46, Treynor leading Iowa City Regina, but the Regals have the ball with 31.6. This is tough strategy. You can see Drew Cook there, but Treynor's been all over him. He's the obvious choice to get the ball if they can even get it to him. Otherwise, what does Regina do here?
Well, I'm sure Treynor's going to be double teamed and trying to keep the ball away from him, but you also don't want to give up the wide open three to Phillips or Sukumel either. Up three.
Well, does Regina go for two? Doesn't look like they're going to. Working around the perimeter, or do they try to get the deuce? Well, from the corner, Sukumel, no, off the side of the backboard. The rebound, Phillips, out to Cook. Cook gets it over to Sukumel. In the corner, Stenger, pump fake. Missed it. And a rebound. Chapman gets it for Treynor and a foul with 11 seconds to play. So, Regina had a couple of opportunities, couldn't knock down the three, and now Chapman has a chance to make it a two-possession game with 11 seconds remaining.
And the big thing, too, if Treynor can just get one free throw down, Regina is out of timeouts. So they're not going to be able to stop the clock when they score.
Well, and again, they couldn't get the ball to Cook for an outside shot. He had an opportunity momentarily, but he'd had to put it up real quick, and it wouldn't have been a good shot. Here comes Chapman. Free throw, gets two of them. Makes the first. That's the big one, 50-46. And that might do it, but still 11 seconds to go. Things can happen. Second free throw, Chapman dips. 51-46. Timeout Treynor. They want to set the defense with 11 seconds to play. And like you said, Regina does not have a timeout. So Regina probably just has to come down and get a quick two if they can, because a three really doesn't do them that much good.
No, you're absolutely right. They've got to get a quick shot, and I'm sure Coach Rucker's telling the Cardinals in the huddle, if it's underneath 5 seconds, we don't have to inbound the ball.
Well, Treynor is 11 seconds away from a first state title. They finished second in Class 1A back in 1972. They finished fourth in 1971. They finished third last year in the 2A field, trying to bump it up 2 more steps.
Well, free throws have been the difference, especially here in the second half. Treynor 19 for 24, Regina 8 for 14.
All right, now we're going to check it out. This is the Wellmark play of the game. Jacob Blathers steals it away, goes all the way down against Stenger, lays it up and in. And that one, I don't remember if that's the one that gave them the lead, but it put them right there, either in a tie situation or gave Treynor the lead. Big play. Yeah, Wellmark play of the game.
Yeah, when Treynor went to that 1-3-1 zone, that really caused the Regals a lot of trouble, and they couldn't get the ball to Cook.
You might say that's the Wellmark play of the game, but I'm sure when Coach Ordman sees that, it won't make him feel healthy. I mean, I want to see that again. All right, 11 seconds to play. Treynor up 5. And the one thing I'm sure they said, no fouls. Don't stop the clock. Brown will get it in. Stanger's going to race up to the front court. All the way down, stops, pops a high-arching three, no good. The ball's tipped back in bounds, picked up by Chapman. He flings it down the court at 1.1 tick remaining before Treynor wins its first ever state title. And what a great effort here in the second half, particularly in the last, really 12 minutes.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. It all started on the rebounding end of things.
And here comes into Cook in the corner. He missed it. And it's all over. And Treynor celebrates a first ever state championship. Southwest Iowa. You, being from Southwest Iowa, you're well aware of them.
They've had such a good program over the years, and they've been here so many times.
Well, you congratulate them, and we take a look now at our Pizza Ranch MVP, player of the game, and who else could it be but Nolan Chapman. Chapman with 17 points, hitting some key buckets, some key free throws down the stretch, and he leads Treynor to his first ever state championship, the final. Treynor 51 and Iowa City Regina 46. Great choice.
Yeah, 9 for 10 from the free throw line. Good solid game.
51-46. Treynor wins it. You're watching the Iowa High School State Championship on the Fairway Food Stores Championship Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, the awards program of the Iowa High School Athletic Association is one of the most extensive in America. In addition to the trophies and banners these teams earned tonight, each player and coach will receive a state tournament certificate, a medal, a color picture plaque of their team, and a special basketball for their teammates and coaches to autograph. These awards are made possible because of the exclusive partnership the Athletic Association has with the Iowa Farm Bureau, and we trust they will be a lasting memory of the thrill of playing in an Iowa State tournament. To present the runner-up and championship awards to the players, coaches, and cheerleaders, members of the Board of Control of the IHSAA, Dr. Craig Scott, representing the Iowa Association of School Boards, Tom Keating, the principal at Xavier Cedar Rapids, and Greg Darling, superintendent of schools at Humboldt. With an outstanding 22-win season, please congratulate the Class 2A runner-up, the Regals from Regina, Iowa City, and Coach Stu Ortman. your Class 2A state champion, winning their first ever state basketball title. Please join in congratulating the Cardinals from Treynor and Coach Scott Rucker. The Farm Bureau All-Tournament team is chosen by a vote of the media. The captain of the team earns a $500 grant from the Farm Bureau with money to be used in the student government program. To present the All-Tournament certificates and medals, the Governor of Iowa, the Honorable Terry E. Branstad, and Mr. Craig Hill, President of the Iowa Farm Bureau. Now let's meet this year's All-Tournament team. From Treynor, Jacob Flathers. From Regina, Iowa City, Nate Stenger. From Ablington, Parkersburg, Nick Waller. From Pella Christian, Levi Jungling. From Treynor, Nolan Chapman. And the captain of the all-tournament team from Regina, Iowa City, Drew Cook. One of the most prestigious awards in the Farm Bureau is the Farm Bureau IHSAA Board of Control Sportsmanship Trophy, presented to the school deemed to have the best sportsmanship as evidenced by players, coaches, cheerleaders, and fans. In addition to the